Relax and take notes, boy. Relax and take notes, boy.
Here we have the Apexel Multifunction Cellphone Lens Kit. Let's check the box out. Displays the items that should come in. Mine is a cell phone. Front says meet all your demands on photography. Has 4 icons for each feature that it will have. On the left side, it shows social media links or names. On the back, it shows you examples of what each lens should have for the telephoto lens, which looks like a mini telescope. Then you have the wide angle, you have the macro, and you have the 198 fisheye lens, and it gives you the effects right there, and the 4 little icons that match the ones that were in the front. Left side shows you that you can use a telescope one for yourself in your eye instead of just on a cell phone. Shows you an example of how it should look once everything's attached. Bottom has nothing, and the top just says Apexel. So now let's take a look on what's on the inside. Alright, comes in a clear case. Let's take that off. We have some instructions here. It shows you all the different types of lenses, the clamps, how to take them apart, how to attach them, the distance for the macro lens when you actually want to use it, on how close you actually should be, how to connect the telephoto one, which is the bigger one. And it comes with a tripod. It tells you that it's actually detachable, comes in pieces, you can put it all together. And how to adjust the telephoto one for your lens, for where it's located, so that way it's securely in place. It tells you that it's fragile, keep it dry, keep away from dust, and not to use with the case because it will be too far to connect the lens to get the actual feature that the lens will have, because there'll be too much of a gap. Okay. This actually comes with a bag. Not cheap, which is pretty good. This is everything that it comes with. Comes with a little microfiber cloth to clean up the lenses if it gets dusty. This is the big telephoto lens. Rotates the focus right here in the middle. Not the front or the back. Those don't move. And it covers the side that you connect to the phone. Unscrew it to connect to the big jumbo clamp for it. So you screw it on, and it comes with this feature here that allows you to adjust it to the size of your phone, and then put it on just like that. Okay. Then we have, this is the magical tripod that they talk about. It's actually one that costs $1 or $5 depending on where you buy it, but it's pretty cool. I actually had one of these before. I didn't know they can actually come apart and you can put them back together. Just figured if it fell, it was broken, but that's good to know. Alright, this is the smaller one clamp for the 4 smaller lenses. This right here is for when you want to use telephoto one on your face, on your own eye, you can use it, it says. So we'll see about that. And these are the 4 lenses. Let's check to see what we have. We have a star filter lens, and let's see if you can see that. It's like a net design, which allows it to give the effect. And on that side is the threads. Each one comes with the protection over the lens that's facing out for the tinier ones. Right here is the wide and the macro. With most of these, I've always seen that you could only use the wide with the macro, just the way things work. And then when you want to use the macro for close-ups, you have to unscrew the wide separate from it. Alright, our third one is a Kaleidoscope. Look at that. Exactly what you would expect, right? Pretty cool design. And just like the others, you have the threads on the end. The really cool one, I always like these fisheye ones. They look really cool. I like how it bulges out just like a damn fisheye. It's great. Fisheye lens, 198 degrees. Threads on this side. So let's see here if we were actually going to use it. We screw it on. Make sure you get the threads on right the first time, nice and leveled, and you can screw it, and then you don't have to keep unscrewing it because it gets wedged. When you're ready, clamp it on and connect it just like that. Make sure you're aligning that section right there, that circle, with the right lens on your phone, because if you have a Note 8, for example, you have two lenses. Mine is the bottom one because I tested it out before. And let's see what we have here. Alright, so we have a mount for the phone. Doesn't open that big, so it's meant to put the phone in horizontal, but because it has two different mounts, you're able to rotate it on the tripod, which is great. And this is a Bluetooth button remote, so that way you're able to take pictures. Uses a really big battery for those big watches and sport clocks, for example. This is for iOS and this is for Android. But on here, it tells you what app you can use and download, and then you can get more features out of it if you get the right one. And depending if you have iOS or Android, which features you get. What I realized, to take a photo, it doesn't matter which button you push on my Note 8. And right here is the on and off button. When you turn it on, just like any other Bluetooth, you have the blue light. Alright guys, this is going to be a 2 or 3 part video only because it can be very lengthy. I do want to test out each of these lenses, even the mumbo jumbo big one, and then see if it's actually worth the $10 to $15, because I've purchased these before with just 4 lenses or 2 or 3 lenses, and they didn't come out with all the extra features that these came with, and they were $1 or $5, and they were really crappy. So I hope you guys enjoyed just the unboxing of this Apexel Photo Lens Kit.